Hello, everybody. Welcome to my new Sunday market breakdown. I have this week only one major paradigm looking at EURCHF. The rest needs to have some more development because it's quite a slow week, I guess. For this upcoming week, we will see. So, as first, we start with the DXY, the US dollar currency index of the Forex market. So, what can we see? The trend on the daily chart on the DXY is still bearish. We have this first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, touching its previous lows support, which acted as resistance here. So we can potentially make that fifth leg to the daily minus 27. So this is what I can see. The thing we can also make is this double bottom and then here the same high. So we can expect here the same lows. We are making the same lows. So we can expect the same highs, the natural W that can form here for potential more downside momentum. So if we go and look on the weekly chart, let's see what we can find. On the weekly chart, we are at this major supply and demand zone. As you can see, we are trading below that. This candle is closing below that and almost tapped this zone. For me, it's a tap because it's so small. So for me, it's resistance. So actually, you can say it here as a thing for you. The supply and demand zone only on the 4 hour, it wasn't tapped or daily. On the weekly, it's just a tap for me. So then I can change it. So what can we see on the weekly? We are still bullish because the trend is against us. The candle close is with us for more downside momentum, and the supply and demand zone got tapped here, and the FIB level also didn't tap against us. So we can see the major supply and demand zone acting as resistance, false break, support here, support, resistance, resistance, support, resistance, support here with resistance here, and then here a resistance weak. So for me, it's clear supply and demand zone that can hold the price down, and we can move with a nice movement till this possible shoulder one here, this head, shoulder two. So for me, we can make here a clear zone. We can make here our weekly shoulder one zone here, like this, that we can tap. So the daily was clear. We can make a potential natural W and the bearish W aligning with that. Then on the 4 hour, what can we see? On the 4 hour, we had here an impulse, potential shoulder one, head shoulder two that can play out, fake out flag for potential more upside momentum until the beginning of correction here, which aligns with the daily highs from that natural W. So we will see what will happen on the DXY. So yeah. So then the only pair I'm looking at, Euro CHF. This is the only one that can, for me, play out in short term. So for me, this is our potential shoulder one here. This head, shoulder two, head and shoulders possible, which is very nice to see because we have aligning there also a weekly selling zone, this blue line. As you can see on the weekly chart now, you can see this is a major selling zone. And I can see this also supply and demand zone. So we can see we are having here a false break acting as resistance. Here support when we closed above that, support, then here some small support, resistance, resistance again. And if you look more far back, then there is nothing. So this is my clear supply and demand zone here, this zone. So I will delete that. So we have our supply and demand zone for us. We are also still bearish because we had here this high, this low, this high, lower low. So we are making this bigger bearish W here. We tap the weekly highs with that weekly selling zone, supply and demand zone. And the candle close is for me against us because we closed way higher. We closed all the way till this lows here, till this zone, and we closed more to the upside. So I can see this as a bullish candle for me because it's against us. And the FIB level from this high here till this low is forward. So we have a 3 out of 4 to go for a short. So the daily was clear for us. We want to see a tap of that daily zone of interest here at shoulder one zone. And then on the 4 hour, what can we see? We can potentially see here that shoulder one here, head, shoulder two that got made here. You have here a smaller one with a small break above that lower high. not a confirm break, just a small break of that. And if you take your FIP level from this low till this high, you can see we already tapped the minus 27. So yeah, we can have a pullback now. So we can have here a kind of pullback correction, shoulder one, head, shoulder two, and then this bullish M that can play out. And then we can go to the daily shoulder one zone. So this is a thing I can see. And if you do it like this, your FIP level from this low till this high, you can see the minus 60, 80 is here sitting also. So we can have a FIP completion aligning with this shoulder one here, head, shoulder two. So we will see what we will do there. So I expect a small correction till this shoulder one region here, like this shoulder one region, small pullback, and then we can go more to the upside. And then we want to see a pattern on the 4 hour. We'll see what will happen there. So yeah. So this is my SMB. I hope you liked it and see you next week. Bye.